All right. Thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight. My name is Hartman with Custom Kinetics. Custom Kinetics is a research and development company that was formed in 2000. We are developing medical products primarily for the physical therapy, rehabilitation market, and our devices use electrical stimulation. The device that I'm going to talk to you tonight is the ACLerator. So the problem that the ACLerator is addressing is atrophy of the quadriceps muscle, primarily during post-surgical immobilization, post-surgical knee immobilization. This would primarily be of interest for patients who have undergone an ACL surgery, total knee replacement surgery, or those that have osteoarthritis. The quadriceps muscle, for those that don't know, is the main muscle on the front of the leg. It's responsible for the kick or knee extension type of a motion. It also supports body weight when you're standing or walking. So it's a very important muscle and a target of rehabilitation. The ACLerator device, which we have one back here for you to view if you want to after the presentation, consists of two parts. It consists of the stimulator and the brace. The brace consists of a seat and straps to tie the patient to the seat, and this part that contacts the lower leg. The brace stabilizes the knee joint, prevents motion, and also takes a measurement of the knee extension force that's generated by the quadriceps muscle. The stimulator stimulates the quadriceps muscle there, causes the knee extension. We measure the force that the muscle contraction generates and use that information in the stimulator to produce a dose-responsive stimulation and to maintain that contraction strength as the muscle fatigues. The technique was developed by our collaborator, Dr. Lynn Snyder-Mackler at the University of Delaware. She published the technique in the early 1990s, and in her clinical work, she found that the technique was effective for ACL reconstruction, rehabilitation, and that patients typically saw improvement in 4 weeks that wasn't normally seen until months to years post-surgery. In one attempt to disseminate the technique without the use of equipment such as the ACLerator, the technique was found to be less effective, again, primarily because of the lack of equipment. The technical work, on our part, we have conducted 3 clinical trials with the device, a feasibility study in 2008, a design validation study in 2009 and 10, and an efficacy study that just finished over the summer. The primary market for the device is physical therapy clinics, rehabilitation hospitals, and athletic teams. And of course, there is competition. There are other electrical stimulators in the market, either for clinical or for home use. And there are exercise dynamometers from a number of companies that can provide the knee stabilization and contraction strength measurements. But none of the devices can combine those two technologies. And certainly if they could, they don't contain our proprietary electrical stimulation control. We also point out the KneeHab as a competitor because they are, although being technically very similar to these devices, they have, or they're being marketed directly for ACL reconstruction, so we consider them a special type of competition. We do have several patents pending. We have a design patent and a provisional utility patent pending for the ACLerator system, as well as a provisional utility patent pending for the stimulator itself. Our team, in-house team, consists primarily of research, engineering, clinical, and regulatory staff. Our collaborator at the University of Delaware is a thought leader in the physical therapy field, and particularly in sports medicine ACL reconstruction, and we've developed a team of consultants and vendors that will be very useful and a big part of our commercialization efforts moving forward. Our utilization of investment funds, we are seeking a private equity investment. In the first year, we plan to move the device into the market and then provide working capital throughout the next 2 to 4 years. The equity funds would be used for that. Since presenting in June, I've had the opportunity to present to the Lexington Adventure Club and got some good feedback from that presentation. We met with one representative customer affiliated with UK, and that got some good information out of that meeting. We have met with a potential Kentucky-based contract manufacturer. We've spent quite a bit of time working on our market size projections and updating and validating those numbers. And again, we have our clinical results back, which are very exciting. We've been selected for our Rural Innovation Fund, which is our first post-SBIR funding, so we're very excited about that. We are considering a follow-on SBIR application, and we're working towards the private equity investment. Be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Eric?